Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, welcome Naja. Welcome Mishita. Welcome Dhruvansh. Guys, first let's welcome Dhruvansh, who is just joining from today. Welcome Jia. Okay, so till some more people join, Dhruvansh, do you want to quickly just talk couple of things about you, your name, where you are, and whatever your passion or which class you study? Just you're on. We are not able to hear you, Dhruvansh. Check your mic. No. Okay. Sure. Mishita, same here. It's very bad for me also. But am I audible, right, Mishita? Good. So, Dhruvansh, unmute and check again. No. Do one thing. Just rejoin. Dhruvansh, when you when you join back, it'll ask you like connect via call or connect via audio. So select yes, okay? You can rejoin. So how are you, Jia, Naja, Mishita? All good? Where is Vedant? Missing? So today, first 10-15 minutes, we're going to talk about all the doubts or any doubts you have in algebra, because we've done a lot of algebra in last 3-4 sessions. So keep asking me, and then we are going to start from geometry. We are going to do 6 to 7 sessions on geometry in very deep, okay? But first thing first, algebra. Come on, ask me. Any conceptual level question, any kind of understanding problem? Yes, Jia.
I didn't understand question number 85.
Question number 85. Let me share with all of you. 85 will be on which page? So, Dhruvansh is coming.
The question is find the value of fellow polynomials.
I'll explain. Mishita, you want to say something?
I'm sorry, I didn't get this week's homework.
I have sent on the group. You are on WhatsApp where you get my updates, right? Every day? I have sent that.
I didn't get any.
I see it goes to everyone all together, It goes to WhatsApp broadcast to everyone. And my number is saved with you, right? On your phone.
Yeah.
Then did you receive today's broadcast of reminder of a class?
No.
Means you have not saved my number.
I'll check it again.
Yes, please, because it goes everybody get the same. It's a WhatsApp broadcast. Okay. So Mishita, check and let me know if you're getting it or not. Dhruvansh, unmute and see whether it works. Dhruvansh, unmute. Looks like he's got disconnected or what? Yes. So till Dhruvansh connection comes back. Yes, Jia.
Okay, so I didn't understand. I understand the n equals to -2, but I didn't understand the n equals to 1/2.
Okay, no, there's no difference between n equal to -2 or n equal to 1/2. Only the value is different. So you will substitute n equal to 1/2 means half. 7n square. N square. Instead of n, you will put 1/2. So what is n square? 1/2 times 1/2, right?
Yes.
So 7 times 1/2 times 1/2.
7 times 1/2, 1/2, right?
Correct. So numerator will be 7, denominator will be 4, right? 7 by 4 is this or not?
Yes.
Then plus 5n. 5 times 1/2.
5 times 1/2.
So 5/2.
7, we will do 7
over 4
plus
5/2
plus 5/2
minus
okay.
3, and then the normal fraction addition subtraction, right?
Okay.
Perfect. So 1 second, Mishita. So Dhruvansh, I want to check whether he's able to. Can you speak, please? No, Dhruvansh. Is your microphone working? Can you remove the microphone and try to speak? Whether your computer connects the audio. I can't hear you at all. Is anyone able to hear Dhruvansh? No, right? So Dhruvansh, when you start joining this, it asks you for either connect via computer audio or connect via audio call, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
No,
can
I'm
you
able
hear
to.
me?
Yes, I am able to hear you now. That is perfectly loud and clear. Good. So welcome, Dhruvansh. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. So, my name is Dhruvan Chauhan. I am 14 years old and I'm currently staying in Nairobi, Kenya.
Nairobi, Kenya, right? Perfect. Welcome to this group. So I already gave you access for all previous videos. We've done we have done 7 sessions till now.
Yes, sir.
So did you get a chance to go at least some of them or no?
Yes, I have gone through some of them.
Perfect. So you can maybe next 1 or 2 weeks you can go through all of them and you can ask me the doubts in next few sessions. Okay. From
Okay,
today we are
sir.
going to start a geometry, the totally new topic. So it won't affect you anything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Perfect. So yes, sorry, Mishita, you were saying something.
I don't understand how you got 7/4.
Okay. So we will do this on the whiteboard. Okay. For everyone's right. Jia also was asking, and so let me put this question on the whiteboard. Let's do that. I know this was challenge question, so I'm expecting somebody will ask me. So that's good.
I asked my dad and he also didn't understand.
I'll tell you. That's why I'm here now.
So it was a really challenging question.
Yeah, but it's not again at your level. But otherwise, it's very easy. So let's see. So let this is the question. 7n square plus 5n minus 3. This is done, right? Now n is equal to 1/2, means half or 0.5, correct? So P of n, 7 times n square means what? N times n, right? What is n value? This? Yes or no? 7 times, see 7n square is what? 7 times n or not?
Yes.
So if 7 is here, times n and times n, correct? Plus 5 times n, agree? Minus 3. Now this step is okay or not? We have not solved it, we have just plug in the values. Jia, Mishita? Yes? Unmute me, Jia. You are trying to say something, but I can't hear.
No, I'm just saying yes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
now,
this is-
do you know how we multiply the fractions? I'll ask you another question. If I say 3/2 times 1/5, what will be the answer? Jia? Mishita, what will be the answer?
3/10.
3/10. Numerator with numerator, right? Similarly, tell me, Jia, or 7 times 1/2 is how much? 7 means 7/1, correct? Dhruvaj, you can also chip in between if you want. 7 times 1/2 is 7/2 times 1/2. क्या आएगा? Yes or no? So Jia, sorry, Mishita, where was the problem?
I just didn't understand it, but then I reread the question and then
Are you
I-
okay now?
yeah.
All of you. Kanak, are you able to do it right?
Yes, sir.
So we got 7/4 for this one. Jia, perfectly okay now? Plus, what will be the answer of this?
5/2
Perfect. Minus 3.
minus 2.
Can I write 3 as 3/1? Right, 3 means 3/1, right, everyone? Now, do the simple fraction addition subtraction. If you want, we can take LCM of 4. So it is 7, it is 10, it is 12. Yes or no? Or if you want, I can do other way, but you know how to add fractions. We are not learning that today. So that is nothing but 17 minus 12, 5/4. That's it. Naja, cool or not? Jia? Dhruvansh, you get this?
Yes,
How
sir.
to plug in the values? Yes. All good? Perfect. Tell me next question from the algebra. Let me show you the algebra homework as well as write from 1 to 100. Ask me anything you feel difficult. Any one of you.
Sir,
Yes, please, Kanak.
could you explain question 95?
95. 95 is solve the below equation to get the value. 95 says y minus 2 equal to 15 over 4. Good. Let's try. So, I'm going to copy this on the whiteboard. When we say solve, means we have to get the value of the variable. Y minus 2 equal to 15 over 4. Now, the way I explained, this is variable, this is constant, this whole constant, right? So who will
Yes.
go right side? Y will remain here. 15 over
Minus
4
2.
will come here and 2 will come here. So Kanak, this negative 2 will go to the right side or not?
Yes.
To become plus 2?
Yes.
So now, it's again a question of adding the fraction. So let's it write like this. 15 over 4 plus 2 or 2 over 1. Correct? Fraction. We know how to add fractions, right? 4. We'll get 15 here. We get 8 here. Correct? 2 over 1.
Yes.
So 23 over 4 should be the answer. Cool? Correct?
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
Guys, next question. And guys, ask me as many questions as you want. As many questions. It's like clarify everything you have. Who is next? Mishita, Naja, Jia, Kanak. Vedant is missing. Priyanka will join late. Mayank. I'm not sure where he is today. Tell me. Yes, Jia.
So for question number 94, what I did was I did 50 is equal to, the question was 50
Is equal to negative t plus 11 plus 40, right?
Yeah.
These are
So
variables.
yes.
What is 40 minus t?
40 minus 50 is 10.
No, 40 minus t. Variables.
Oh, 40 minus t is
3t.
39.
Nah, this is 4. I'm saying 40, sorry, not 40.
Oh, 40.
Sorry, 40.
So 40, so that would be 3t.
Correct. Then
And then that's 40.
tell me
No,
how
that's
did you do?
3t. So I did t minus 4t is equal to negative 3t.
Okay, so we can do that way also, which is the correct way what you said. This is the question. You move t
Yes.
here, correct? You move 40 here, correct?
Yes.
11 is
And-
here, 50. This is correct or not till now?
Yes.
What is t minus 40?
That is negative 3t.
Perfect. What is 11 minus 50?
Negative 39.
Perfect. Now negative 3t means negative 3 times t, right? Is the meaning right or not?
Yes.
What is the t value then? Negative 39 over negative 3.
Mhm.
That is a step maybe you done wrong. It is 13.
I got, so what I did then, I did negative 3t, no, negative 39 divided by negative 3.
That
which
is perfectly
13.
correct. So then where's the problem?
Okay.
13 is the right answer.
I thought I got it wrong.
No, you got it 13, right?
Yeah.
But Jia, I have sent the answers also.
Yes, my dad didn't print out the answer, so
No
he
worries,
told me to do the
no
questions
worries,
first.
no worries. Understood, good. Who else? Kanak, Mishita, which question next? Guys, I want you to be crystal clear in algebra, whatever you did. Naja, no question from you. Are you perfectly clear or you not tried at all? You're perfectly clear, I know. So guys, what do you think? Shall we start geometry now? Are you clear on algebra? Because as I said, algebra is very important. Very easy, very, very easy. It's just terms and multiplication of terms and addition of terms. Good, cool. So Dhruvansh, for you, watch all my videos. Try all these questions, 100 questions. Then you can ask me, okay, in forthcoming sessions, okay?
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah,
So,
yes.
perfect. Thank you. Let's start geometry now. Now, before we start geometry, obviously, it will not start from the very basic because I believe you all know what is geometry. Who will answer me what is geometry? Geometry. Who want to comment? Yes, please. Shapes. Okay.
Shapes.
Geometry is made up of two words, geo and metry. Metry means measurement of. Geo means geographical objects, geological objects, all those measurement of sizes, shapes, areas, volumes, surface areas of all the objects around the world, around the globe, right? Geometry. You would have all learned what is 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D. Who would explain me what is this D means here? Mishita or Dhruvansh or anyone? Naja watched a lot of 3D movies, right, Naja? What is this D means here?
I'm sure it says like dimension.
Dimensions. Correct. Means what? What do you mean by dimensions? Give me example. Any one of you, please. Anyone? Dhruvansh, what do you mean by 1D, 2D, 3D? What is the really idea about this D?
Sir,
Yes, please.
the D for dimensions.
Correct.
And dimension is like the length, breadth, and height of an object.
Correct. Like, oh, Mishita disappeared. So, like, okay, she came back. So, dimension like 1D, 2D, 3D. Suppose if I take a piece of paper, let me take a piece of paper. Well, how many dimensions it has? Simple piece of sheet, your A4 sheet. How many dimensions it has? Tell me. It has 2 dimensions, length, breadth. Agree or not? Sheet of paper, 2 dimensions, length and breadth. So, dimensions like length, breadth, height, width, or whatever else. So, 2 dimension, length and breadth. 3 dimension, length, breadth, or depth, or width. Can Dhruvansh or Jia or any one of you give me 3 examples of 3-dimension objects in the real life? Kanak,
A
anyone?
ball.
Ball. Explain how ball is 3-dimension, Mishita. You are correct.
It has height,
It has height,
length,
it has
And-
length, it
and
has
it has
depth or width.
it has depth,
Correct.
and it also has volume.
No, volumes and areas are measurable. That's a different thing. Physical attributes. Length, height, and breadth. Tell me. Who will explain me? One example Mishita gave. One example from Raja, Kanak, Dhruvansh, and Jia. Quickly.
A water bottle,
Okay. Means what?
like height, length, and width.
Okay. What about these guys? A book, notebook. Is it 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D? What it is?
3D.
3D.
Correct. How? Because it has a length. It has a breadth. It has a width, right? 3 dimension. So guys, like TV in your room, computer in your room, table, your fridge, your TV, everything in the world, most of the things are 3 dimension, right? Your eraser, your pencil, your cup, your glass, everything is 3 dimensional, right? So 3 dimensional, you know objects. 2 dimensional, you know piece of paper and all. What is 1 dimension? Give me quickly example.
Sir, it's like rectangular as
1 dimension is like which is only length, only 1 dimension. Yes, example Mishita.
A line.
A line, but what is the real object? Real object like Naja will say, sir, my hair. It's a one dimension, right or not, Naja? Right, it's a one dimension. Like a thread. What is a thread? It's a one dimension, right? Only length. Agree? Dhruvansh? A pin.
Yes, sir.
A pin. A stick, very thin stick. It's all one dimension. One dimension, two dimension, three dimension.
A rope.
Yes, rope, very thin one. It's a one dimension. Yes, Naja.
Sir, is a ruler one dimension or two dimension?
Ruler is a two dimension. Why? See, this is my ruler. You can see ruler.
Yes, sir.
Length is there. Breadth is there or not?
Yes, sir.
So two dimension, Naja. It's not one dimension. Your hairs are one dimension, right? Length. So now we learned about, we know, you all know this. One dimension, two dimension, three dimension. Is there anything zero dimension, guys? Anyone? Kanak, Dhruvansh? Is there anything zero dimension? And Mayank, welcome.
Yes, sir.
So Mayank, we just started geometry. Okay, so we started very, very basic. What is one dimension, guys? Mayank, come on screen. What is zero dimension? Zero dimension means no length, no breadth, no width, no height. You know what it is? Tell me, example.
F.
No, it's dimensionless. Zero dimension is a point, dot. Yes or no? Point or dot. It's what the zero dimension. No length, no breadth, no width, no height. Dot. So that is what the basics of how geometry shapes up. So you all know this. Geometry. Point. Zero dimension, correct? Line. One dimension. Square. Triangle. Piece of paper. Rectangle. They are two dimension. Paper sheet, right? Or I'll say square. All two dimension. Three dimension, a book, a cube. Three dimension. Like that, dimension goes. No, this basics you know, lines and angles you know. So I'm not going to cover lines and angles and all because very basic. What we are going to start, because this is a middle school maths, we are going to start first with polygons. Now there are different type of figure. One is simple curve, one is complex curve. What is the difference? If I draw like this, 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 these are all simple curve. But if I draw like this, if I draw like this, let me put a break in between. The left side are simple curve, even the right side. If I draw like this, one second, I'll explain the difference. All right side are complex curve. You know what's the difference, guys? The difference is if the curve is crossing, if the lines are crossing each other. See here, it's crossing here, right? Crossing here. Even it's making multiple curves is crossing. These all are complex curves. This is simple curve, simple curve, simple curve, simple curve. So what is the difference between simple curve and complex curve? If your line is crossing somewhere, they become complex curve. If line is not crossing, it's a simple. What is infinity, guys? Simple curve or complex curve? Infinity. Is a simple curve or complex curve?
Complex?
Complex.
Oh,
You are getting a this. What about ellipse? Simple curve or complex curve?
Simple?
simple.
Simple because no crossing. So one thing is simple and complex. Other thing is closed and open curve. No, curve can be straight line also or curve line. If I say this is a closed curve, right? And if I make like this, this is open curve, right? If I make a triangle, it's a closed curve. I can make also like this. What about the last one I made? Is it open or closed?
Open.
Open?
Open. So why I'm explaining this open, closed, and simple and complex? Because it is related to polygon. What is a polygon? What is a polygon? You should simply say, sir, a simple closed curve. That is what a polygon is, okay? It has to be simple, it has to be closed. Examples: square, rectangle, rhombus, even triangle, quad. These all are simple and closed curve. Understood? What is a polygon? Dhruvansh, what is a polygon? Kanak?
So it's a simple closed curve.
Simple and closed curve. So whenever there are any simple closed curve, there will be three areas. Three region for any polygon. You know what those three regions? I'll explain. So this is a polygon or not? One region is inside the curve. Agree? This is like for higher level you will need this. One region is inside the curve. One region is outside the curve. Everything outside the curve is another region. What is the third one? Third one is on the curve. There are three regions on the curve. Correct? Generally we talk about only two, inside or outside. It also can be on the curve. So your plane, this paper is a plane, right? The paper is a plane. If I make a polygon, say rectangle. If I say rectangle is a polygon, right? So rectangle divides your plane into three different spaces. One inside the rectangle, one on the rectangle, third outside the rectangle. This is true with every figure, okay? True with any polygon. So today we're going to talk more about polygons. Now, depending on number of sides, is everyone clear about? There are three regions: inside, outside, and on. Even for circle, three regions: one outside, one inside, and one on the circle. Correct? Is always. So let's talk about polygon. Now, poly means many, right? Poly means many. If number of sides is 3. What we call it? If number of sides is 3, we call it
Triangle.
triangle. If number of sides is 4, we call it quadrilateral. So you might be thinking, sir, square, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram. Correct. They are all the specialized names of quadrilateral. So before we move more, what is a quadrilateral? Who will define me in one sentence what is a quadrilateral? Priyanka, welcome. Vedant, welcome. I know Priyanka was at school, so that's Priyanka. We just started geometry. Vedant just joined. Okay. So what is a quadrilateral? Kanak?
A four-sided shape.
Four-sided closed shape. Four-sided closed polygon, right? Kanak? Can you say, Kanak? And anybody else? Can we say this is a quadrilateral? 1 second. Can we say this is a quadrilateral, guys? Yes or no? Why no, Priyanka? Why can't we say this is a quadrilateral?
Because it is not closed.
It is not closed. And also it has to be simple, guys. I just explained what is simple. Line should not be crossed. So, if I make this, it's a quadrilateral, right? Now tell me, Vedant, or tell me, Dhruvansh, if I make this, is this figure a closed? Is a quadrilateral?
No, sides.
It's
No.
no, because it's a complex curve. There's a cross, right? There are two different figures here. You can't call it quadrilateral. Is everyone clear what is quadrilateral? Mayank? Naja? So number of sides is 3, triangle, number of sides is 4, quadrilateral. No, quadrilateral has many different variations. Like it can be square, it can be rectangle, it can be rhombus, it can be parallelogram, it can be kite, it can be trapezoid. There are too many, but all are quadrilaterals or not? Because everyone has 4 sides. They are closed simple curve, right, Naja? Closed simple curve. I am talking a lot about it. Closed simple curve. So we'll talk about this slowly, but this is how it is. So if number of sides is 5, what we call it, Kanak? If number of sides is 5, we call it
A pentagonal.
pentagon. Number of sides is 6, what we call it, Jia? Hexagon.
Hexagon.
If number is
Hexagon, sorry.
hexagon. If number of side is 7, you call it septagon or heptagon, depending on different books they call it. But and Vedant, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Come on screen. What we call it, a side with number of 8 sides?
Octagon.
Octagon. Number of sides 9, Mishita.
Nonagon.
Nonagon. Like that is goes on. Number of sides 10.
Decagon.
Correct? But generally people don't call so much. If this is more than 4, they start calling polygon, right? But it all depends on only number of sides. Cool? Is everyone clear what is polygon? What different type of polygons? Now, there are 2 important things. Regular polygon and just polygon or not a regular polygon. What is the difference? Regular polygon and non-regular polygon or just polygon. Each side equal in length. Correct? Sides may be unequal. Some sides can be also. Can you tell me some regular polygon name? Yes.
Sir, square.
Square is a regular polygon. All the four sides are equal, correct? Why it is so important to have regular polygon? Because suppose I can make my pentagon like that. I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can make my pentagon like this. 1. It all depends on me, guys. Nobody can, it's my choice. Tell me, both of them are pentagons or not? The difference is, first one is regular because I am telling all sides are equal. Though diagram doesn't look like, but you can assume all sides are equal. So regular pentagon. This is just a regular just a normal polygon or not a regular polygon. Sides are not equal. Maybe 2 sides are equal, 3 sides are equal, or none sides are equal. When all the sides are equal, it is known as regular polygon. Cool? What is polygon? Yes, Naja.
Sir, polygon is a simple closed one.
Correct. Polygon is simple closed curve. No difference between regular polygon and not a regular polygon is, if all the sides are equal, it is called regular polygon. Now, the important thing about here is diagonals. What do you mean by diagonal? What is a diagonal, Priyanka? Mayank? Priyanka, what is a diagonal?
So the opposite sides?
Opposite sides are not diagonal.
Sir, in the
Yes, Mayank.
sir,
Tell me,
inside the diagram there is a cross.
Okay. But what is the definition? For example, AC is a diagonal. I know Priyanka was about to say that. But when you say opposite side, it's not opposite side. When you join 2 corners which are opposite but diagonal, it's like not in front of other, right? If you join A and D, that's not, AD is not a diagonal. AC is a diagonal. BD is a diagonal, correct? So diagonal joins 2 opposite ends. Got it? No adjacent sides. Can a triangle have diagonal or not, GM?
No.
Why no?
Actually, like,
Huh?
mm,
Yes or no? Whatever you
no,
say, you tell me the reason.
because you can't cross it because it only has 3 sides.
Triangle cannot have a diagonal. Can a pentagon have a diagonal, guys? Let's make pentagon. Can a pentagon have a diagonal? Dhuvansh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let me make a diagonal. One diagonal can be this. Let me make a different color. One diagonal can be this. One diagonal can be this. Any more or no? Can be this. Tell me.
The brown point to the blue one. Like,
So diagonal connects 2 opposite ends of vertex. That's it. The most important thing we are learning today is polygon and polygon basic property. Diagonal is one of the attributes. Now, this is the most important angle sum property of polygons. What does it mean? It means sum of all interior angles is fixed. I'll explain it. And you know how it goes? Sum of all interior angles always equal to n minus 2 into 180. Check triangle. Triangle, okay, n means number of sides. Okay, this is for everything. Acha, tell me, can polygon have less than 3 sides? Yes or no? Naja. Can a polygon have less than 3 sides? 3 sides is triangle, 4 sides is quadrilateral, 5 sides is pentagon. Tell me, Mayan, tell me, Naja, tell me, Priyanka, can a polygon have less than 3 sides? Michita, what do you think?
No.
No, because if it is less than 3 sides, you cannot make a closed figure, right? So the minimum number of sides has to be 3. How many sides triangle has? 3. So you put n equal to 3, how much you get? Tell me, sum of all angle of triangle is 180 or not? The concept is this: sum of all the angles, internal angles n minus 2 into 180. What is n? Number of sides. Let's say square. How many sides square has? 4. So how much will be sum of angle of square? Understood the concept, Dhruvansh? The sum
Yes,
of
sir.
all interior angle is n minus 2 times 180 degree. N means number of sides. Can everybody can tell me what is the pentagon number of sides? What is the pentagon sum of angle? Interior angle? Yes, Mishita.
540 degrees.
How?
5 minus 2 is 3 and times by 180 is 540.
Got it, guys? This way you can find out some angle, some property, or a sum of all the angles of any polygon. Can somebody calculate what is for octagon, what is for decagon, and what is for hexagon? And tell me on chat, please. Can you calculate on chat and tell me, guys? What is the sum of angles of octagon, decagon, and hexagon? Okay, Vedant says 10804 octagon. Vedant, explain to all of us. Dhruvan says 1080, good.
Okay, so you have to first do 8 minus 2.
8 minus 2 because 8 number of sides for octagon.
Yeah, which is 6, and then times 180, which is 1080.
It's too much, right? Good. Decagon. Kanak says octagon this. Raja says good. Let me try decagon now. Kanak says decagon is this much. Okay. Yes, Jia. Vijita says 1440. Okay.
Decagon is 1440.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So how decagon, tell me, Jia, and then Dhruvan will tell me for hexagon.
So decagon is 10. 10 minus 2 is 8 times 180, which is 1440 degrees.
Shall I believe you?
Yes.
You can say yes, sir. 1440 degrees. And lastly, thank you, Jia. Dhruvansh, how you do for hexagon?
So sir, hexagon has six sides, so 6 minus 2 is 4, and 4 times 180 is 720.
So it is. So guys, we can find out for anything or not. Everybody's clear? Raja, any question? So we know that interior angles, sum has to be 180 times n minus. And exterior angle is always 360. Do you believe? For anybody. What is exterior angle, Priyanka, of any figure?
So the
Suppose I make a rectangle. What is the exterior angle of this?
inside part, outside part.
For example, if I extend this, what she saying is, so if I extend this, but you have to extend all in one way. If it is I extend this, if I extend this, listen guys, many people get confused about exterior angle. If I extend this, and I go in a cycle, this angle plus this angle plus this angle plus this angle will always be 3. Not only for square or quadrant, it will pentagon, hexagon, everywhere. It will always be 360. For example, even if I make, say, if you try to make this, I will not make very good diagram, but for our understanding, which diagram I have made, which polygon?
Hexagon.
Hexagon. So if I want to make or explain you external angle, suppose I am extending, say, this time clockwise. We extend this angle. If I extend this angle. If I extend this angle. If I extend this angle. All the 6 are extending in one way. All this will be 360. Understood? Don't try to mix it. Go in a proper order, either cyclic or clockwise, anti-clockwise, but and then exterior angle sum is always 360 in any diagram. Cool. So because of angle sum property and because of regular polygon, we can solve some question. How? I'll tell you. Suppose if I say, if sum of all interior angles of a regular word is important, is say 900 degrees, which polygon it is? How much angle? How much each angle? Can we find out this? First of all, 900 degrees is the sum. So what does it mean? Which angle? Which it is? Mishita says heptagon. Okay, I'll wait for others also, and then Mishita will explain to all of this. So Mishita says heptagon. I'll wait for others. So she's saying heptagon. Mishita, can you explain your idea why it is heptagon?
So the equation is n minus 2 times 180. So I started from the end and I
You are right.
did the opposite. And
Yes, this is always, that is the case. First, you have to start with the given formula we all know. Right? Everybody we know. Sum will always be like this or not. No, we don't know how many number of sides. Keep it n. But we know the sum 900. Very good, Mishita. Now, you keep n minus 2 here itself. You take A180 correct here, right?
900 divided by 180 is 5. So you bring the -2 to the other side, which
This
is
is our algebra, right? We learn algebra in this, right, guys? Same algebra. N equal to 7. So n equal to 7 means which figure it is, guys? Of which it is heptagon or septagon, some people call it. So we got the first answer. It is heptagon. Now the question is, how will we find out each angle? In regular polygon, guys, I said each side is equal, correct? If each side is equal, each angle also will be equal. If each side is equal, each angle will also be equal. So, you can easily say, sir, each angle, internal angle, will be equal to how much is total? 900 divided by 7. That will be each angle measure. How many it is? 7, 1 is 7, 9, 7 to 14, 56. Approximately. Okay? Because regular polygon has equal sides, so angles also will be equal. Each angle has to be. So what you have to do is, if you have to find out, the concept is this. Let me write in the red. The concept is each angle equal to sum of all angles divided by number of sides. That is what we have done always, but only in regular polygon. Understood? It is only for regular polygon, guys. Only for regular. Because if it is not regular, we don't know. It can be different angles, right? Can somebody prove me using this? Can someone prove me using this? Prove that each internal can you prove that? Same concept apply and tell me. Who will tell me? Yes, Jia.
Okay, so first n
Or should apply
minus
angle sum property, right?
angles and both.
Which says n minus 2 times 180 equal to, we know 360 degree is the or 4 square. Tell me, Jia.
So for square has 4 sides. So 4 minus 2 is 2.
Correct?
2 times 180 is 360.
So she got the sum as 360 degrees, right? Perfect. Then
And then
now you'll find out each angle.
each angle.
Is square a regular polygon or not?
It's a regular polygon.
We'll say square is a regular polygon. So each angle will be sum divided by number of sides. Proof, right? You calculate it. So easy.
So it is 360 divided by 4.
Yes.
Okay.
You are
So whenever there is a number 9. Let's say if it's 80, then what would you do?
Obviously, you get 90 only here. Because 360 divided by 4 is 90.
Oh, right. Okay, yes.
You will not get 80. And we know the square has 90 degree angles, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Got everybody? How to find out angles, how to do this? Can you tell me how much will be each interior angle of a regular decagon, guys? Everybody try. Everybody try.
So
Yes, please.
So would we do 360 divided by 10?
But first, are you getting 360? Regular decagon? No.
No.
If you're getting
Okay.
360, then 60 by 10 is correct. But are you getting 360? No. Okay, Kanak got something, Juwan got something, Michita got something. Who will explain me this? Vedant 744. Who will explain this? Anyone volunteer? Who will explain the method? Unmute and tell me who you want to do it. Correct? No one is saying yes. What? Everybody knows it, right? Yes, Vedant wants to explain. Vedant, explain the method.
Okay, so the formula is n minus 2 times 180.
Oh, that is
So-
angle sum property. Let me write. You are correct.
Angle sum property.
N minus 2 times 180. So tell me now.
Okay, number of sides there are 10. So 10 minus 2, which is 8 times 180, which is 1,440.
So he got angle sum as 8 into 180. This is the total sum of all the angles, correct?
Yes. And then you have to divide that by 10
So if you have to find out each angle,
to find each.
it will be sum divided by 10 because number of side is 10. 144 degree has to be each angle. Correct. Very good. Good, everyone good? Mishita, Juwan, so easy. Juwan, any question?
No, sir.
Now, before we go more deep, let me ask you a few questions. Everybody will answer one question each, very fast, okay? But before that, tell me, I want to tell you one more thing about quadrilateral. We know square, we know rectangle, we know trapezium. We're going to talk more about it. There is also a figure called kite. You know what is kite? You all have seen kite in your life, right? No, I don't mean a proper kite. It has to be symmetrical. The adjacent sides are equal. Not the opposite side. Adjacent sides are equal. What is kite? Four-sided closed figure. Adjacent sides are equal. But you know what? There are two types of kite. This is outward kite. They also call inward kite. I'll make the same diagram. It will go like this. So instead of opening outward, it will upward, it will go inside. That is how. First one is outward kite, second is inward kite. Kite is also a quadrilateral, correct? Now, why expect kite? Because other figures you know, right? Rectangle, let me write it. Other figures, you all know or not? Kite is a four-sided closed figure. Now, tell me, you know all different quadrilaterals or not? Everyone know what is square? No need to explain. All four sides equal. All angles 90-degree internal. What is rhombus, guys? Quickly, because we are not going to cover because it's very easy. You know that. What is rhombus? What difference between these two? Priyanka, difference between square and rhombus.
So square has four sides and
Rhombus also has four sides.
yes,
Square
sir.
has four equal sides. Rhombus also has four equal sides. Difference क्या हुआ? Yes, the one.
So in a square, all the lines are straight, but in a rhombus, the lines are slanted.
Right, because square has all angles 90-degree internal angles. Rhombus not necessary. Right, Priyanka? Similarly, you know rectangle. What is the difference between rectangle and square, Najah?
Sir, in rectangle, all sides are not equal.
Correct. Only opposite sides are equal. And parallelogram. What is the difference between rectangle and parallelogram, Jia?
They have the line. They have different lines
Same
and shape.
difference, like it's a four-sided figure, opposite sides are equal, but the
Same
internal angles are
differences.
not 90. Slanted lines, right?
So same difference as square and
Square and
rhombus.
rhombus. Perfect. What is trapezium, guys? Who will tell you what is trapezium? Nishita. I always keep difficult question for Nishita.
The top is shorter than the bottom, and the
Vice versa.
opposite sides are.
Only two parallel sides.
Yeah.
Okay, the difference is only two parallel sides. Let me put it. Square. Okay. All four sides equal. It becomes rectangle. Square. Now, I also can make it like this. If the length is equal of sides equal, it becomes rhombus, right? The length of sides are equal, but not 90-degree internal angles. It becomes rhombus. Similarly, parallelogram, as some of you said, opposite sides are equal, but angles are not 90-degree. Parallelogram. And the trapezium is, you all know this, that's why I'm not really going so deep in this. The trapezium, as Mishita said, only two sides will be parallel. Remaining two sides will be non-parallel. See, it's a trapezium. Only two opposite sides are parallel. Top and bottom is parallel here. You also can say, sir, you can make any way. You can make like this also. It's all your choice. You can make this also. The idea is two sides are parallel. They said these are parallel. That's fine. Correct. You can make it in so many ways. Trapezium. And lastly, kite. The kite is different because adjacent sides are equal. You all understand the diagrams? Every figure? All square, rhombus, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezium and kite. These all are quite. Okay. Ready for the questions now? Very fast, very easy questions. Let's see how many of you can solve this. Very fast. Everybody on the screen. I'm going to tell you the names. Okay. You see these questions? Tell me the first figure. Tell me, is it a simple curve or complex curve, Naja? First one.
Simple curve.
Simple curve. Naja, is it a closed or open?
Closed.
Correct. Next, Jia, second one. Tell me, simple closed, open closed. Simple or complex, open or closed?
Simple and closed curve.
Simple closed. What about the third one? Mishita.
Complex.
It becomes complex because there is something inside something, right?
Yeah.
Though it's a closed, but something inside something. Fourth one, Kanak. Fourth one, simple or complex?
Complex.
Complex, because it's cutting. Fifth one, tell me, Dhruvanshu, fifth figure is what? Simple or complex?
I think it's simple.
Simple. Is it closed or open?
Closed.
Closed. Priyanka, sixth one.
So complex.
No. Complex figure में क्या होता है Priyanka? It crosses the line, like you see in the figure number 4th, right? वो क्रॉस नहीं हो रहा है. सिक्स्थ वाला सिंपल है ना?
Okay, sir.
क्रॉस हो रहा है कहीं पे, इंटरसेक्शन हो रहा है तो it become and it's a closed, right?
Yes, sir.
Mayank, what is 7th?
Sir, simple.
Simple. Closed or open?
Sir, close.
Right. Vedant, the last one.
Sir, is it complex
It's a complex. You are
And,
trying to cross. Correct.
and
It's
closed?
a closed. That's it. Now, we all know this. We all know this. We all
Sir,
know
in
this.
8th number, how it's complex?
Because it's crossing here. See, it's not even single simple figure where you can draw with without. See, other way of saying is, can you draw without lifting your pencil? Guys, if you can draw a figure without lifting your pencil, it's a simple.
Okay, sir.
Without crossing anything.
So,
Yes, please. Yes, please.
so what about question number 4? You can draw it without lifting your finger, but it's complex.
Sorry?
So for question 4, you can draw it without lifting your finger. So then, but it's a complex figure, yeah.
But it's crossing, right? See, without lifting finger and without crossing.
Okay.
So, if you are able to draw without lifting, but if it's cross, then also it's a complex, right? It's a good question.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, guys, now. Everybody try question number 6A. What will be the missing angle? 6A, what will be the measure of angle X here? I want everyone to write on chat. Okay, Mishita. And one of you will explain how. Okay, Mishita and Kanak saying. Okay, Dhruvan saying, Mayank saying, okay. So let's start. Mayank explain. 60 degree, everybody saying. So Mayank will explain how. Mayank, come on screen and explain to all of us. Mayank,
Yes, sir.
explain 60 कैसे हुआ?
Sir, 360 minus 50 minus 130 or minus 20?
So because why 360? Because it's a quadrilateral, 4 side. So sum has to be 360, correct? That's what 360. And 60 minus all these three. So 130, 180, 200, 300. So 300 is this, 3 remember? Remaining is 6. Very good, man. Now everybody tell me, what is question number B's answer? I will select one of you will explain, okay? So what is question B's answer? How much is the X? Ruwan says 220, okay. Mijita says 140, okay. Let's see. Question number B. What is the value of X? Jia says 230. Very good, guys. 3 people, 3 different answers. Yay. Wow. Okay. It's such a calculation thing, guys. Acha, Kanak says this, okay. Kanak and Mishita have same answer, okay. I will expect everyone to answer, please. Vedant, Naja. Acha, Naja, you know this, what is this sign? This is, are you seeing my cursor, Naja? This means 90 degree.
Yes.
If this is 90 internal, this also will be 90, right? Straight line is 180. If this is 90, this is 60, this is 70. Cannot we find this? Acha, this figure is how many sided? Jia?
Sir, 4.
4 sided, right?
Four.
What will be sum of all 4?
Sir, 360.
So Priyanka, you will explain this. Priyanka, explain to all of us what should the answer.
Sir, I don't understand.
You will understand, Priyanka. Priyanka, this figure is with how many sides are there?
Sir, 4.
So 4 sides of the figure, what is the total angle?
Sir, 360.
Correct? You know 70, you know 60, X you have to find out. We don't know this one, right? What is the external angle? You know what is the sign? What is this mean? This square thing?
Sir, exterior.
But how much is the angle this? It means 90. When you draw like this, it means 90. Okay, Priyanka? Whenever you draw like this, it's a 90 degree. How much is the angle of straight line?
Sir,
180.
180.
Straight line is 180, right? If this is 90, how much will be internal?
Sir, 90.
Perfect. If this is 90, this is 60, this is 70. Can you find X1? Fine. Got it? Naja, got it? So how will you do this, Neha? What is the answer, Naja? 90 is this, 60 is this, 70 is this. Dhruvansh, I'll come to C. Okay, 1 second. So for B, see 90 plus 60, 150 plus 220 is this. So how much is remaining, guys? 360 minus 220, the right answer is 140. Correct? Kanak said 140, Nishita said 140. Is everyone okay with 140 or not? Priyanka, Naja? Cool. Let's move to figure number C. No, C is very interesting. So Dhruvansh will answer your question. First, everybody try, then Dhruvansh and we will work together. Okay, Dhruvansh? Everybody get the C.
Okay.
How much is the X? First of all, it's very important to understand what is going on. Shall I do on the whiteboard? Okay, guys? I'll put on whiteboard 70, 60, 33. Okay, so I'll do on whiteboard 70, 60. Just tell me how does the figure look like if I do it wrong. Okay, so it's a very interesting question. So I think one line is like this. I forgot. So fast I forgot. See. And then okay. Then 2 lines are like this. And then I think it's like. So the important thing what is given is.
Sir, the lines do not join at the bottom, they're separate.
Okay, it's not joined. You are right. I have done it wrong. Your perspective right. That's okay? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now it says how much in the top? 30, 70, and 60. This angle is 30. This is 70. And this is 60. And this is x. And they put double line means both are equal. This is also x. So first, everybody tell me one thing. We'll start first with Kanak. Kanak, how much will be this angle? And why?
110.
110. Why? You are right. Why 110?
180 minus 70 is 110.
Got it, everybody? Priyanka, Mayank. The point is, this has
Yes,
to be
sir.
180. So remaining this will be 110. So let me put 110. Now tell Gia how much will be this. Gia, the second red.
120.
Because again, straight is 180, 180 minus 60, correct? Now we got two more angles. Now let's come to Dhruvans. Dhruvans and I will solve this. Dhruvans, what kind of figure is this? Which polygon it is?
So it's a pentagon.
It's a pentagon. So sum of angle has to be
270.
no. Are you sure it is 270? This is the concept, right, Dhruvans?
Yeah. No, wait, I did something wrong. Let me try
I
again.
know, that's fine. So 3 times 180. So sum has to be 540 degrees. Everybody, Dhruvans agree?
Yes, sir.
Now if it is 540 degrees is the total. Now tell me how will we do? We'll say x plus 30 plus 110 plus 120. This should be equal to 540, yes or no? The sum of all 5 should be 540, right? Dhruvans?
Yes, sir.
See, one angle, second angle, third is 30, fourth is 110, fifth is 130. The sum should be 540, you already know, right?
Yeah. So I did it again and I got 140 as my answer.
Okay, that's fine. But you have to explain to everyone. We are doing it not for you, for everyone's benefit.
Oh,
So explain to
yes.
everybody. Method is cool. Now, how much is this? X plus X,
2x.
2x. Plus, how much is this? 260. Right, Dhruvans?
That is 280. Wait, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So X is 1. Thank you, Dhruvans.
So then when we subtract them, we get to it.
Right. So every angle on these both X are 140, right, Dhruvans and everyone? Is everyone cool about
Yeah.
how we got 140? Thank you, Dhruvans.
Yes, sir.
So they require a lot of concept in this question. Polygon concept, sum property, basic 180 degree concept, and the calculus, algebra. Is anyone in the class who don't know this? Cool. Let's do one more question before we close. Maybe. Tell me, you want to do D or what? How you do D? You have to find out the X. Who will explain me how to do this D? The method only. What is double lines means? Mishita or Kanak? What is double lines means only?
They're all the same.
Understood, guys? They all are same. They all are equal. When you're putting same kind of line, double or single or triple, it means all the sides are equal. So it is a regular polygon or not a regular polygon? Priyanka?
So it is a regular polygon.
It's a regular polygon. Which polygon it is?
So pentagon.
Pentagon. Tell me everyone, how much is the total angle of polygon? Sum property.
The total angle for pentagon is 540.
Correct, because n minus 2 times 180, n is 5, 5 minus 2 into 180, 540 degrees, the total angles. Now tell Vedant to all of us, total angle is 540, how you find the x? Vedant.
So basically, since it's a pentagon, you would have to.
It's
We
a
know that
regular pentagon, not triangle.
it's a regular pentagon. So we know that there's 5 sides. So
540
divided by 5,
which is nothing but 108.
10.
Got everybody 108? How easy it is? Naja? See, today's main focus was polygons, internal angles, and how to calculate. That's the main. You should know because you'll get a lot of questions like this. Any question before we close? We are going to continue tomorrow more deep. Any question?
No, sir.
Perfect. So what we are going to do tomorrow is we are going to go more deep. Because geometry is very interesting, but little bit of difficult if you don't follow initially. So hope everybody has a separate notebook for notes which you're talking about. Write down. I have seen a lot of people are writing. That's very nice. Like Jia keeps writing, I can see Mishita keeps writing. I can visualize. I don't know how many. I think Naja also writes. I think everybody start writing. So write down because geometry should have a lot of concepts, right? A lot of theorems we'll talk about down the line. So make good theorems, make good. Calculation part is always very easy in geometry. Very easy. No much calculation. Theorems are more important. Like today, one theorem was there, right? Angle sum property. And sum of external angle. That's it. Tell me any question before we go. Very nice, Naja. 6.5 pages for this class. That's amazing. Good. Fine then. See you tomorrow, same time. Okay. Enjoy. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Sir, thank you.
Bye, sir.
Bye.